think a great example of a company that does this is Otherworld Computing. And we're in the tech space, so we know this company well. And Larry O'Connor and his team over there, we see the outside where they've iterated and introduced, dozens, maybe hundreds of new products and things going and whatever. But you see this constant iteration. And I guarantee you on the inside, there's failure after failure. But on the outside, it's like, oh, look, they've got a new product. And even when they didn't have new products coming out, they embraced generating revenue other ways. For a while, they were, and maybe they still are, but they were selling, refurbished, Macintosh stuff and phones and iPads for a while, kind of in between as they transition from one type of business to another. I think it's a great example. I think eBay does the same thing where they try new things. Many of them fall flat on their face and fail, and they just, okay, we're going to abandon that, but we're going to keep this little nugget that we learned from this process, and we're going to put it in with another product or another service. And so
somebody on that tweet stream mentioned Pixar's 22 rules of storytelling and specifically highlighted number 12. So we will link to all of them. But number 12 says, discount the first thing that comes to mind. And the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. Get the obvious out of the way. Surprise yourself. That's the key, right? Is like, don't do the obvious stuff, but you have to acknowledge it because otherwise it's going to be there because it's obvious. So acknowledge it, look at it. It's okay. Right. And then once you've looked at it, now you're not going to be obsessed about it anymore. Move on. Right. It's like meditation, right? When your mind, the idea is to have a completely clear mind with meditation. Any meditator, whether they are their first day or their 100th year of meditating, will tell you they fail at that. We fail at that all the time. The trick is learning to acknowledge that, there's going to be these things that our minds obsess about. So the best thing to do is to acknowledge them.